Okay, so we're finishing up on hoeing for the year. And in northern Maine, this process is called hoeing. Elsewhere it's called hilling. But the point is to mound up dirt on the rows of potatoes. It covers up the tubers, giving them opportunity to size up and prevent them from getting exposed to sunlight, because if they're exposed to sunlight, they're going to turn green and bitter and not be good for eating. We go through the hoeing twice, and the last time we do it, it's right before row closure. So as we're going through, we're eliminating any weeds that are in the row. And then we try to time it right before row closure. We've got a couple of 90-degree days here. The plants are kind of shut down. They'll start growing again this evening and grow through the night. But we've got half inch of rain in the forecast, and that rain should be real valuable for giving these plants an opportunity to close up. So we're purposefully designing it so we're making our last pass right before row closure, right before a rain that's going to close it up. Once you get row closure, there isn't enough light hitting the soil underneath for the weeds to germinate. So if you get the timing right, you don't have to do any hand weeding, or for that matter, you don't have to use chemical herbicides. We control our weeds all by using machinery implements attached to the tractors. It's all machine work. So when we make our first pass through, these spades, the wings on them pivot. So when we're going through in our first pass, we've got them pivoted down, and on the last pass, we throw them in so that the dirt can pile up and make a nice big hill. Once we come back this fall with the potato harvester, it'll be valuable to have nice big uniform hills, because that puts a uniform amount of dirt onto the primary bed of the harvester, making it easier for the operator to harvest and cutting down the bruising that would go on with potatoes if you had an insufficient amount of dirt available. So hilling is important to get high quality tubers that are not sunburned, to control weeds, and to complete uniform hills so that it makes it easier at harvest time. So for this work, we've been using our Oliver 1850 diesel tractor. It's more horsepower than we need, but it's geared well for doing this work. It's got plenty of power. We're making one pass, and we've got a mid-mount toolbar that with the hose that does the hilling. And then on back, we've got a rear mount toolbar with John Deere teeth that is loosening up the soil that was left a little bit compacted by the tractor tire. And that will allow the rain, when we get rain, to soak through the soil, get into the roots and help the potato. Rather than if you had compacted ground, you got a heavy rain, you could get water running down the rows. Much better to get it to sink in where it falls. So you notice here, as we're coming out on a row, I come to a stop and then I lift the hose up, and this it protects the flowers that we've got growing here. So we've got it kind of a no man's land of soil where the plants end, and I don't dump dirt on these flowers that are starting to come in and starting to blossom. We've got, this is the second flower that blossomed. It's Tapmaster Tillage radish. And that started blossoming just in the last couple of days. And then we've got buckwheat here that started blossoming about 6 days ago. And we've got a procession. More and more flowers are going to be coming in now. This rain that's in the forecast is going to be really good for pushing them along as well.